Do you think that Lost made everyone on planes? Like somebody else is going to have to start talking on this episode.
No way. No way.
Should we discuss anything beforehand? Like, should we talk? Do we have anything to talk about? Sorry, just let's
Any
go.
maintenance?
Anything
to get out of the way?
I just meant like I don't really have any like full topics. I was just thinking like I have my. Do you have anything? Just let's just.
You want to start the podcast?
No. This is all obviously getting cut.
Yeah, that's right. I always forget you're in charge of it.
Well, actually, today Steve's gonna be doing the edit, so I think I'm extra nervous today because I'm like everything has to stay in.
It's out of your control.
It's out of my control now.
Like all that stays in.
No, Steve. I mean, still.
Wait, I actually do have a question before we get going. Who posted on Instagram?
That's me.
You posted it?
Well, hold on.
Oh, that, yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay.
Well done.
Well,
I don't know what has happened in this world
Yeah.
where every fucking video of every person is them on the couch with just their fucking shorts pulled up so tight.
Yeah.
And you can see like cheeks and dick and balls, but it doesn't look normal at all. Like it looks like if someone's getting like strangled with saran wrap and their face is like twisted like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, why
Like
is
Dexter.
all these lumps all in these weird places? Like I feel like the yak it happens. There's like just every time I'm scrolling a clip, I'm just like, why is the zoom in? It's not a zoom, but like
All
the focal
attention,
point
the eye
is
goes right there. Yeah,
right
yeah.
I think that's like
Industry standard.
Well, that's the whole point of manspreading. That's why we're always like, don't manspread.
No, but like I agreed that was also a very funny time when that was like the biggest issue in America. Was that the people who are bigger sit bigger? Just like that was for a time the number one topic in America. It was like, do you know how men sit on the subway in New York? Like, like the guys with like a dick and balls, and they kind of keep it like, yeah, I don't know, man. We sit different.
Is it like does it feel more comfortable? Does it give it more room, like breathing room?
Yes.
This is comfortable. Obviously, manspreading is comfortable, but this uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Not like I'm not
it's
like one of those
livable.
people who's like, I'll refuse to,
Yeah.
someone's sitting down, I sit down, of course.
But like it does like. Pinch.
But if I'm just sitting there, if there's no one sitting next to me, yeah, it's more comfortable to spread out a little bit.
Can you pop a ball?
Can I pop a ball like
Yeah.
like a zit? Like you squeeze it until
No.
it explodes?
Like, sorry. Can you? I guess now I'm kind of like worried. Like, whatever. Just if you like sit wrong, can you like deflate it?
I would imagine so.
Does it feel
yeah.
like that? I guess it's pretty, like,
I
it
honestly don't
bounces
know.
back.
I'm not going to pretend it's something I've ever feared, but
Yeah.
I would guess it can happen.
Okay.
So I'm like, you can certainly gusher it for sure, like a grape. Okay.
Wait. So, but why did Pav do a good job? He put the text
Because
over it?
there's text in front of it. Because like that's where your eyes go, and it's first of all, everyone on the internet's obese. So it's just like a bunch of obese grundles as you scroll TikTok or Instagram or whatever you're scrolling.
Love
like,
the word grundles.
Like I'd like to just have my attention focused elsewhere, but the camera angle is fucking right there.
You're looking at everyone nuts.
I'm looking at everyone's nuts, and I'm sick of it.
I'm realizing like my Botox, she like blasted my forehead. I'm trying to like kind of frown right now. I can't do shit. I seriously can't move. This is the
It's not
most
moving at
ever.
all.
Nothing's moving my face.
No.
It's really crazy. It's just a really crazy feeling. Anyway, so if you like, I'm trying to frown at the idea of you like looking at people's nuts, but I can't.
Okay, but just so you know, frowns happen in the face, in the mouth. right?
Frowns? Oh no, it's like a. Well, I can't.
You're
show
trying to
you.
furrow your brow.
Furrow my brow. Oh, sorry. Frown, please.
You want to know how to frown? Come talk to me.
Trying to furrow your brow.
I got excellent control of all the muscles of my face. Frown.
Yeah, you kind of sit with a blubberfish frown. Like that thing in the back.
That's exactly what I look like. It's awful.
Instead of resting bitch face, it's just resting blubber face.
What is that sea creature doing here at the bar?
It's really crazy how much you look like it.
We have a guest in here today, Joe. Joe's sitting in.
Joseph?
We're very happy
Yeah.
to have him, Joseph. Joseph, what? Can I ask you a question? What do you want to get out of this experience? of sitting in?
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to see how you guys operate. I sit in with chicks in the office every time, so I just want to see what y'all's flow is like.
Okay.
Okay, well, how...
I just want to make sure we get it done.
Mm.
Okay.
We're gonna get that done.
Well, let's just get ahead of like the way that we three operate is not like you're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna be like, where there's gonna be a lot of awkward silences and being like,
this is
all
like
right, what
watching
else?
like a how-to, but the opposite video.
Yeah, and normally like I'm there to I cut it up and I like make it as seamless as possible. I don't know what Steve's style is gonna be, but like I would imagine he probably will just. He might just leave it all
I like
in.
to make it look nice. I don't know how Steve's gonna do it.
No. I just said like I'm super like you know I don't want people being like, oh wow, Jackie's super unprepared, knowing how like unprepared I am. So I, make myself look as good as possible. I would imagine you're gonna more raw version and sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Before we get started here. Let's because we haven't started.
Okay, yeah.
Why don't you do me a favor? Take 10 deep breaths.
Yeah. Oh,
I've
wow.
never seen your shoulders this high in my life.
I know. I just like seriously the thought of not being able to touch this is like freaking me out a little bit. Not that I'm like really. I act like I'm like always saying the N word like on here. Like, sorry. I'm sorry. Take that out. Oh my god! But I'm a little, yeah. Again, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm not like taking out anything. I just like when I'm being like socially awkward, which is a lot of the time, like I just be like, oh, cut that, cut that. And it makes me like uncomfortable to know like I have to live with everything. You know what I mean?
I'll say though, I listened to the podcast for years, and then I came in here and listened to you do it, and I wasn't like, damn, Jackie's way more awkward than she
I was
said.
gonna say,
That's
I've
actually
never
so
listened
sweet.
to the podcast in my life, but I've never sat here and thought, oof, I hope Jackie cleans that up.
Wait, actually, oh really? That's so sweet. My therapist the other day said she listened to the podcast.
You've told your therapist the
I
podcast
did,
name?
I did. Well, because I was like,
Yeah.
she like, I don't know if I like told her.
That would be. I've had people ask me the name, and I'm like, you'll have to fucking kill me.
Well, I never said to like listen to it because it's just like I don't think that I even said the name. I think it's just like in a store because my whole therapy sessions I'm like I think I'm fucking up. Like I'm so bad at my job, whatever. So she didn't ask me. She later was like, sorry, I definitely should have asked you if I could listen, but she was like, I went ahead and listened just to see like exactly if you were fucking up as much as you're fucking up. And she was like, you seriously make it sound like everyone hates you and they're like you're doing a lot worse than you are, whatever. But then she was like, she brought up, I guess one episode, she was like, you guys were talking about like gangbangs?
Because you asked the etymology of them.
What?
You asked the
Well,
etymology.
yeah, but also I was like, because I didn't know what episode she listened to, so I was like, you're gonna have to be more specific than that. I don't like. She was like, I don't know. Like, you seriously don't remember like when you talked about gangbangs? And I was like, I don't like it. It's seriously like it could have drop a pin and like in one of the episodes and like there will be talk about gangbangs. And then she ended up saying it was like the etymology of gang. No. Sorry, it wasn't the etymology one. It was when I was saying the one that she listened to, that my therapist listened to, was me saying that life is like a gangbang where you're jerking one guy off, you're sucking another guy. And I go, oh, I wouldn't listen anymore. And she goes, it was definitely like, a crazy thing to say, but like it seemed like, it was good for that, like whatever she said it seemed like it was like on par for the podcast. Anyways, I just was kind of mortified and I might have to like cancel my therapy session, but I forgot what I was even saying about that. Oh yeah, she said kind of similar to what you said. She said you're doing great, sweetie.
You're doing great. Do you honestly think that? Do you think like people don't like you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I seriously think, like I told you, my soccer coach like fucked me up. I think
well, it depends what you're talking about. Like people in the office, most people in the office don't like you, but like here, but like the five of us are good.
Everyone loves me. No, I this also came up in therapy.
Wait, what did your soccer coach do?
Okay, seriously, he was my soccer coach from the time I was 9 till I was 17, right? And he was like. He didn't raise me, but like he was like whatever. But then he just decided one day that he hated me, and he fucking like took it out on me, and all my teammates were like, what the fuck did you do to him? Like, why does he hate you so much? And I was like, I don't know, guys. And so then he literally every single day just took all the shit out of me. And so then I just forever am kind of like.
For how many years was that?
It was 3 years I was his favorite. And then one day he just was like, I hate you.
And
then yelled at me every single day. What?
You have no idea what you did.
Well, I just got bad at soccer. But then it seriously pissed him off.
Everything was pretty strictly about my skills.
No, but then he would sit there and like it was clearly like everyone was like, yeah, he's clearly taking out everything on you, and he like doesn't. It was just a whole thing, and I don't really need to get into it. But ever since then, I'm just kind of like, it was a switch. Like, oh, people like me? Nope, not for long. Until they hate you.
Until they hate you.
Until they hate you. It was like the, going from favorite to least favorite. So that kind of got dark. I didn't mean to do, but not even dark. I'm just.
Did you take turbo this morning?
No, Steve, we started 20 minutes ago.
No. Podcast starts now. What's up? It's another edition of
Did you take a turbo this morning?
No, okay, what's up with you guys?
Let's see. I was just scrolling Twitter just now. I saw Time put out their list of the 100 most influential podcasts of all time. Nothing from Barstool on it is insane.
That's crazy.
And
Have they heard my gangbang?
Like, part of my take, obviously, number one with a bullet. I would think Call Her Daddy should be on there.
Oh, that's not on there?
I don't know. I didn't read the whole list. I just know that I don't know. I heard someone say there's nothing from Barstool. Chiclet should probably be on it.
Kraken Aces?
Kraken Aces on there. There's like to have. I know all those lists are put out to have what's happening happen. Like people get upset and have attention. It's like people who don't vote. Ken Griffey into the Hall of Fame. Well, Griffey was the first 100%, right?
Yeah.
Griffey was. I think he's the only. So like Ichiro, right? Like people don't get in on 100%. It's just to draw attention to it. That has to be what's happening here.
Yeah.
The 100 most influential podcasts of all time. Part of my take's not on that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't. Ever since Smartlist, like realizing
Smartlist wasn't on it.
Smartlist wasn't on it.
No.
Okay. Well, that's weird. But I was just saying, like.
Daddy's 5.
Call Her Daddy's 5. Okay.
Oh.
So I guess when they say nothing from Barstool, they mean nothing actively from Barstool. But.
Well, I was gonna say like now I'm kind of. Well, since Smartlist, like I've never seen a clip from them. I've never like seen any promotion. I've never seen anything. Yet they're still like number one on all the charts for some reason. I'm just kind of like I feel like we see a weird bubble of podcasts that like not everyone else is seeing.
I think it's like one of those things where like you see a song's been charting for like 10 weeks as number one and you've never heard that song before, like any Selena Gomez song. I think it's just like fake numbers.
Yeah.
They just like
Who listens to podcasts? Like do people in New York listen to podcasts?
I
don't know anyone who listens to podcasts.
That's all I listen to.
Yeah.
All right. I know some people who listen to podcasts.
Yeah. I also like kind of listen to podcasts.
Huh?
I kind of listen to podcasts. I do.
I know you listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
I guess I always forget you do.
I do not listen to podcasts.
You don't listen to podcasts. You do? You do? No.
What do you listen to? What do you do ever?
No?
Music or just stare at things.
Yeah.
Like, what about when you're like folding laundry or like washing the dishes? You're just silent.
Silence.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
I'll have like an aneurysm if I don't have like 3 forms of stimulation, no matter what.
I think actually it's funny because I FaceTimed my godson yesterday. It was his birthday, and I got like legitimately sick from it. And I think it's like how I can't play video games either because it's just too fast. My eyes can't keep up with it. Like I don't ever FaceTime. I had to lay down after the call.
Wait, what do you mean?
Just because I don't like. I think you saying like I need more forms of stimulation. Like, I think I can only have one. Otherwise, it is a fucking nightmare.
Oh,
But it like it was like like he's passing the phone like look, my mom's here, my grandma's here, and I was like, Patrick, buddy, you gotta fucking chill with that.
Put that shit on a tripod right now.
I literally hung up on him. I was like, yeah, my food just got here, so I gotta run. I was at home. I didn't even know get dinner or anything like that. But it is.
Well, if I have a conversation with anyone, I don't understand how people like multitask. I can't text while I'm talking or whatever. And like, not only am I fully focused and taking all my energy to focus on like the situation, I'm not even like really listening to the words that anybody's saying. I'm just kind of trying to focus on like trying to act normal and like not act as anxious as possible. Like right now, like I'm I don't know what the fuck you're saying at all.
I can tell.
But I'm just like, you can definitely tell in the podcast because like I'll say something. I'm seriously like a human version of what's it called, like Internet Explorer or the whatever, where it's like
the shitty search engine.
Yeah, exactly. Because you guys will say something and then I'll watch it back and like 10 minutes later I'll like go back to that and be like and have some kind of comment on. Because I'm so nervous.
Why are you so nervous?
I don't know.
You've done this podcast 100
I know. I don't know why. I'm
1,000 times.
I'm just like scared. I'm just like scared about not taking it out. But anyways, I just recognize like I'm so focused on myself on this podcast that I don't even listen to what you guys are saying. So if I ever say something delayed, like that's why. Sorry.
No, it's perfect. Jackie's like, I think everyone hates me.
Yeah.
I am a humongous narcissist. I'm only thinking about myself.
Well, I think I also like seriously don't remember conversations. I think I like trauma black it out because I'm so anxious. I'm really
you on
like
medicine?
acting like what?
Are you on medicine?
No, I
You
used
should
to
get on medicine.
I know I used to get well, I used to be on medicine. I used to be on medicine and then I just kind of cold turkey cut that out and then I like went really crazy. You're like so not supposed to do that and I broke up with everybody. What else is up, guys?
I'm just letting you run, dude.
No,
this is your
guys.
show.
It's another edition of KFC Radio.
If you're going to trade crypto, do it right. Don't do it on sketchy platforms with sketchier customer support. That's why we only trust Kraken. Kraken lets you buy, sell, and swap over 300 cryptos without the lag, crashes, or clownery. Buying crypto manually, that's old school. Recurring buys let you alternate your investments so you stack sats without even thinking about it. It's DCA done right. You buy more when the price dip, less when they spike. That's it. It's very simple. You link your bank in minutes, you set it, forget it, and let your portfolio grow. Kraken Pay, instant crypto payments, no more excuses. Whether you're covering a lost bet, splitting the tab after a night out, or sending funds on for the next wild adventure, Kraken Pay lets you move money instantly with zero fees and no banks holding things up. Oh, and refer your friends. Kraken will hook you up with up to $200 in USDG just for spreading the love. So quit waiting. Head to kraken.com/barstool. This is not investment advice. Crypto trading involves risk of loss and is offered to U.S. customers, excluding Washington, New York, and Maine through Payward Interactive Incorporated.
It's crazy you chose today of all days to do this.
No.
One day
Steve's not editing shit today.
This is the Jackie podcast. What else do you want to talk about?
No, I seriously don't have anything. I was just gonna say like if we don't have anything, like I have like a notes app that I can, but I don't.
No, let's get.
There's nothing. They're all gonna be like one and dones. Well, does anyone have anything?
Nothing. All you.
What do you
This is
have?
the Jackie podcast.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you guys think there's been more hours of Call of Duty played or more hours of human history?
More hours of human history.
What? Yeah, I feel like that for sure. More hours of human history.
Is this a you question or is this an internet question?
It was an internet stat that I saw that I said this would be a good question.
Oh,
What do you think, Babs?
Human history, yeah.
There have been 2.8 million years of Call of Duty played in total and 300,000 years of humans.
Once I saw that, once I
What?
heard that, it was like.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about how many is going on at once. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It does make sense. It is like it makes sense because it's dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
we're combining hundreds of people or thousands of people, all their time spending video games. All I know is Sass plays like 17 hours a day.
Yeah. And there's hundreds of thousands of
There's
sasses.
thousands of
Yeah.
Sasses.
Yeah.
That's good. You know the Uno plays like all the time.
You're a Call of Duty player? Really? Are you
Yeah.
good?
I'm okay.
So you play like at night? You play
Well, like
regularly?
I'm out of practice. I don't have an Xbox in New York, but at home I play it all the time.
Like you'll be in college, and
No, I don't have it in college. It's literally just
Oh,
at
you
my
just play
parents'
at home.
So it's just like for Christmas break. That's like what I
Okay.
do during Christmas break. But I did it all in high school. So
So you play Call of Duty like I play hockey.
do you play hockey like?
Like Christmas break once a year, me and the
Okay,
friends
yeah.
get together.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe like that. But like I just graduated college, so I'm home for the last 4 years. I've been home for like 3 months every year. So I put in hours during the summer. What?
Nothing. You're like defensive. which I respect.
Well, no, I didn't know you played
I put in the
hockey.
time. I'm not some fucking.
I didn't know you played hockey.
Fly-by-night Call of Duty player.
Never make me play. I'll be horrible.
We gotta have you play SAS.
Fuck no.
All right, let's see this notes app.
I mean, it's all gonna be like. There's not gonna be much large discussion of it, but I'll just read everything that I got.
I have a different feeling, but we'll see. James, how are we doing so far?
It's Joseph.
Joseph, I'm sorry.
No, you freestyle it every time.
I'm so bad. I'm oddly bad with J names. And I think it's my name.
You know what I realize is if somebody says Jackie, the first person I think of, like, associate that name with is Jackie Chan. Like, way before me.
You are a fucking
mess, dude.
Wait, just 30 seconds ago, you're like, all I do is think about myself and me. And like, someone mentions Jackie. It's obviously Jackie Chan.
I don't know why. Like, somebody said, oh, like, my name's Jackie. And my first thought was, oh, like Jackie Chan. Okay. This is not the first one. I feel like, British people, I feel like they're pranking us saying schedule, like the way that they say schedule, saying it like schedule. Like, that's stupid. I know that's stupid. You fucking know that's stupid. Like, I feel like they're punking us. Like, that's idiot. Like, that's.
This is going to be an all-night edit.
Oh, my God, Steve, cut
Jake,
that.
how we doing so far?
Okay, but that's just one thought there.
No, okay, so I actually have something to say about that.
Okay.
I agree. I think it's funny, but I have seen a British person rebut that, and it was a perfect answer. And so I think it was like Colbert and John Oliver or something like that, and Colbert was making fun of how he pronounces words, and he just went, well, we invented the language, so I think we say it right. And I was like, that's tough to fight. That's a tough argument to have.
But that's kind of like the argument of, like, you know how British people are saying, like, Americans have accents? No, we don't. Like, we straight up don't. Like, this is the lack of an accent. Whenever anybody sings, they don't have an accent. Like, Americans, like, not to be like, America, we're fucking right over here, but, like, we don't have an accent. I
would agree with you. Having just got back from London, I would notice when I said things like the waiter or whatever would kind of brighten up, like I got to hear an American say that.
Oh.
You heard like an English person say like cheerio or something like that, and you're like, oh, they really say that in real life. Like, they got very excited. I honestly don't even know. Like, I think it was probably just I was talking crass. like one of them was for sure a waiter being like, how's your day going? I was like, fucking unbelievable. And that for some reason he's like, oh, they talk like that.
But it's like, yeah, obviously we talk different from them, but we talk right.
Are we the only country that, like, different regions have different accents? That's a dumb question.
No.
No. UK?
Oh, God, yeah. Like, Liverpool, a Scouser accent is completely different than,
Are you able to tell the difference?
I can tell, not between all of them, but some of them for sure. There's Cockney, Liverpool Scouser, there's Posh, there's...
But, like, for us, it could be, like, 20 miles down the road. You're talking completely different. Like, every part of Long Island talks different.
I think, I would imagine it's the same everywhere. Yeah. Like, I know my Spanish teacher had a lisp, and that was because he was from Basque Country. Yeah. So they spoke different there than they speak in, I don't know, fucking Madrid. But I would venture to guess it is a incredibly normal thing.
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
All right, Jackie, you're activated. Read your second one.
Okay. I always wanted to do this segment. I forgot. Moment of silence segment. Okay. Where we each go around the room. We say a moment of silence, and then we hold a moment of silence for something. Okay. I don't have anything off the top of my head though. Okay. Right now.
I got Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon. This is one of the best stories I'll ever tell. And if you don't think so, it's just because you haven't experienced it. Okay. Sunday afternoon, I was sitting by an open window, just listening to the sounds of outside, reading a magazine, and a fly came into my apartment. And I rolled up the magazine I was reading, whacked the fly, went back to reading my article, it was a dream. I was like, this is what Americana's all about right here. This is what my grandfather was talking about. This is why he stormed the beach at D-Day. For fucking this right here. But I like to hold a moment of silence for that fly.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, moment of silence.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence for the fly.
That was a really short moment.
that's why-
He's a fly. He's a fly.
He's a fly, and also it's a fucking moment. Una. It's not a minute of silence.
Do you know before, I don't know if it's all of Europe, but I went to a bar to watch an EPL game right after, I think it was the Leicester City owner was coming to a game and his helicopter just crashed and he died, obviously.
Yeah.
And so I was at a game, I think it was Arsenal-Liverpool. I went with Za to like some bar in the East Village to watch the game. And they had a moment of silence before the game for the owner who had just died. And they do a full minute in eternity.
Yeah.
And it was like an EPL bar, so like everyone, like sometimes like at like an Olympic event, like the bar will stand up for the anthem kind of deal. Like the whole bar stood up and agreed to the moment of silence. And it was just like, it was the longest minute of my life. It was so goddamn long. And so uncomfortable.
Yeah. I always have felt like everyone does like a minute long, but again, it's called a moment of silence. Like, we don't need to do the full minute. We don't need a timer. Like, at some point, everyone like they think about it for like 30 seconds, and then everyone else is thinking like, all right, this is kind of like this is long. And
You get 10 seconds to think about that person, and the rest is about yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're like, what am I going to eat today?
It's like when you're kneeling at a wake. You're like, God, I better look like a fucking idiot up here. I don't know. God, I guess, can you watch after this guy?
Like, my knees fucking hurt right now.
I don't even remember how to do a prayer. This is so dumb. Like, do I do this one or is it this one?
When everyone's like singing the homilies and you're just like, that's a good moment of silence. Does anyone else have a moment of silence?
No.
Joseph, you included. Jacob, you included.
Ozzy
Osbourne.
Joseph, a great
Well,
moment
Joseph,
of
you made it
silence.
fucking real. Like, it was supposed to be for.
Did you see the Robbie Fox sent it to me yesterday, going around hang on 1 second, sorry. It was Ozzy Osbourne at some F1. Yeah, so bizarre F1 interview during the Canadian Grand Prix. Did you guys, I'm going to pause this real quick. Did you guys obviously didn't really grow up on or watch the Osbournes.
No.
It's probably the only reality TV I've ever watched. I don't think it was like a nightly appointment viewing for me, but I watched it with some regularity. It's the funniest thing about it. It's just laughing at a handicapped man, but it was like the funniest thing of him just like, do you know he couldn't speak?
Yeah, was that from like drugs or just like is he kind of?
I think it's from I'm sure it's from everything.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he snorted fire ants once.
Crazy.
Cool.
He snorted piss. He's done a little bit of everything.
Moment of silence for all the fire ants that Ozzy Osbourne has snorted in his life.
But this clip was just like, this is how this man went through life for like 30 years, right?
Yeah.
Probably something like that.
Trying to listen to what Ozzy's got to say. Ozzy, British TV, good to see you.
Good to see you here.
Sharon had some good news this week, I hear.
Yeah, I'm currently writing a musical about the life and times of Rasputin, the Mad Monk, and we just got they're allowing it to go on Broadway.
All right, I'll try and think of a question for that answer. Did you bring the dogs with you?
Now they're all at home shitting.
And then he would just have these moments of clarity where it's like, where are the dogs? They're all at home shitting.
Okay, to be fair, that's literally me, like trying to say like the schedule thing. Like, oh.
He just drops like, did I hear a Rasputin in there? Like, Ozzy, how you doing? How you enjoying the F1, mate? Rasputin. You're like, what the fuck?
What did he have, or like, was there anything?
I'm sure that there is like if you Google it, there's some kind of answer, but
yeah.
he had Parkinson's.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I didn't
Well,
know
you
that.
fucking made it real.
Yeah, it was just like I was like 12, and I was like, I don't know, this old guy's insane.
Wait, how old was he?
76.
76.
Yeah.
I got it.
I also don't know
It's younger than I thought.
Yeah, I
much.
thought he was older.
Yeah, he lived hard.
Yeah.
He lived hard. I don't know much of his catalog. I don't have like a ton of Ozzy Osbourne knowledge outside of the Osbournes and fucking Crazy Train, which the Patriots would play.
Was he ever like kind of like actually like I feel like the only times I knew him was like as a joke because he was like kind of his brain was so fried by the time. Was he actually like known to be a really good artist? Is that dumb?
Yes.
Okay.
He again, I'm not. It's not my genre of music, so I don't really know well. But like, I know he was considered like a genre defining.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not even genre defining. I think genre inventing. Mm-hmm. I think he was like the god of heavy metal.
Heavy metal. Oh, is that what it is?
I think so. That's my understanding of it.
Damn. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Has a nice eulogy for Ozzy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The you know the like feels like temp. It's like they'll have the temperature and it feels like. Who comes up with that?
Who comes up with it?
Yeah. How do they come up with the feels like?
Someone at the someone.
Yeah, do they
who
just have like an
weather.
intern that they're just like Jacob?
It's
What do you
just some
think?
guy. It's just the first person who goes outside that day.
Or I just like to think that they just like have an intern.
Says
that's, like,
76 feels like fucking 92 out here.
It's like some company like they're like, all right, he said 92.
That's a new rule. I like that. The feels like temp is decided by just the first person who goes outside.
They walk in, they're like, what's it? What do you feel? Okay, let's all start the podcast. We'll have a moment of silence segment, and then we'll also have feels like. Whoever gets in first gets to do feels like temperature.
Well, what's your feels like for today?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, like I kind of thought like it said 70, felt like 65.
I was gonna say pretty low low day. I might have said high 50s.
Yesterday was 80, felt like 65.
I wore a flannel yesterday.
It
Yeah.
was cold on my way to work yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, until that keeps up.
Okay, feels like temp. You know, guy. I don't know.
From now on, as far as KFC Radio is concerned, the weather, Jackie handles feels like temp. When you get in every day, you have to just put the weather on.
And it's gonna kind of like be like coincide with my mood. You know, if I'm in a pissed off mood, I'm gonna be like, it feels like fucking hell.
You've all heard of it. It is Dave's new drink. It is PHX. PHX is the first drink that combines everything I need in one can. This isn't your typical energy drink. PHX gives me natural energy from green tea instead of the artificial caffeine garbage. There's 0 sugar, 100% daily value of 8 essential vitamins for immunity. There's literally nothing else on the market that delivers with complete functionality like PHX does. Whether you're crushing morning workouts or fighting through that brutal 3 p.m. crash, as we are just coming up on, PHX has you covered. No jitters, no crash, just sustained performance. Oof, that is freaking delicious. Wild berry, mamma mia. Sustained performance when it matters most. PHX is built for people like us who answer the call and need to be at our best when everything's on the line. We get knocked down, but we get up again. And they're going to get mad at me for singing. That's how am I supposed to read? We get knocked down, but we get up again. And PHX fuels that relentless mindset. Stop settling for drinks that only do one thing. Get PHX that does everything. Get PHX and fuel your hustle the complete way. Shop on drinkphx.com. Reef has been doing sandals for 40 years. 40 years. That's longer than most of you have been alive. But recently, they've stepped into the shoe game. Okay, they've taken everything they know about comfy, laid-back vibes, and they've brought it to shoes with styles like the Neptune. Okay, the Neptune is a collapsible heel hybrid. Kevin's wearing it all the time with breathable mesh, plush EVA cushioning, and memory foam. Basically that sandal feeling, but disguised as a sneaker, so you can close your feet if you want. Both have engineered knit uppers, soft insoles, super soft insoles, and slip-on and go energy that feels just right. Look, it's summer. Summer's almost over. You got limited time to get your dogs out, get them barking, have them free and breathing. Do that with Reef. Go check them out at reef.com/KFC Radio and use promo code KFC Radio 15 to get 15% off your first order over $49. Or get free shipping on any order over $65. That's reef.com/KFC Radio and use promo code KFC Radio 15 for 15% off your first order over $49.
What brand comes to mind when you say advertisement? Go.
God, it began with an. I don't know. I still don't have something clear that's come to mind. I went with an A first. Now I'm thinking FedEx.
Love FedEx.
Apple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cricket Mobile.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Cricket Mobile? I don't even know what that is.
You haven't seen that ad? It's for like a phone. I
Yeah,
think.
Cricket Mobile. You haven't seen that?
No.
I was the like Justin Long Apple commercials.
Oh. Wait, what?
Justin Long's Apple. Oh, I remember that when he was the cool guy, and then the Mac and PC. The PC was a nerd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jared.
Nike.
Okay, I thought Geico.
Geico. All good ones.
That's that segment.
FedEx came to
bunch of
mind
free
because
ads.
it's the
The
arrow.
arrow, yeah.
The arrow, I think.
Yeah,
The
you know
best.
about my college essay.
No.
Yeah.
She's explained this.
I've
one.
explained this multiple
I was probably
times.
too
I'm
busy thinking
actually
about
like,
myself.
no offense, but like I'm not gonna explain it.
That's cool.
You can read the essay if you want.
It was how I got into college. Oh, okay. I want to come up with like some kind of slang, like opposite of cash money, like oh, that wasn't cash money, like that was like contactless. Like what's like that's a contactless payment. Like that sucked. Like that. Next segment.
What's the like?
Steve got that.
What's the process for like when you come up with an idea? What gets to the notes app and what goes? That's not worth it.
Most of them like not worth it. Not worth writing it down.
But do you write it down or do you go? That's not worth it.
I write it down. I just write down everything just because I'm like one of them might start cold one day, and like obviously not all of them do.
It reminds me of the Mitch Hedberg joke where he has he talks about how hard it is being a comedian, and he's like, you gotta think of funny things. You gotta write them down, and if I can't find a pen, I gotta convince myself it's not funny.
Yeah, sometimes I'll try and like be like, oh, I'll remember that was good. Like at nighttime when I don't feel like turning on, and then I wake up in the morning, and most of them I'm just like, good thing I didn't write that down.
I do that. I do the. Oh, we sleep on that one.
Yeah.
And you wake up and you go, it's not worth it.
It is so crazy how like something about the nighttime, like you think that you are seriously cooking with whatever thought, and then you
It's when
wake
you're
up and
half
you're like,
asleep too.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have dream. You're almost a little delusional.
Yeah.
That you know what? It's weird that is when you have some of your best ideas is like in that dream state kind of the fugue state, I guess it would be. But like when your brain's working the best, it's the morning.
Is it really?
I don't
For
think
men, it
so.
is.
Oh, really?
For men, because when you're like testosterone's the highest,
yeah.
that's when you're like. Again, I don't know. That's what I read.
I know that when you're about to fall asleep and when you wake up, your brain's in like the theta wave whatever state, and that's when you're most like you absorb the most information. Like that's when you're up until 7. That's why you like everything's so impressionable on you, is because you're in like a theta state. So then you can like if you want to rewire your brain to believe something, then you just like repeat it in the morning right when you wake up or right before you're about to fall asleep, and then it like
Really?
changes your thought process.
That's a good note.
I also feel like a lot of my nighttime thoughts are like, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this information? For example, cake is just lasagna. I don't know like how that's gonna benefit me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, but like, it is technically a form of lasagna.
Cake's lasagna. Yeah, no, you nailed that.
And
one.
I remember being like, could I make any kind of money off of that? Like, what do I do with that information?
Jackie's on the corner just shaking a fucking bin. You guys ever thought about how Cake's lasagna?
One of these days.
Jackie just fully dressed, totally normal, just sitting like a homeless woman, shouting absurd facts that people are like, I guess here's $5.
Everyone's like, I guess you're right. Technically. One guy's like,
you can make a
"Holy
pretty
fuck."
penny sitting outside Penn Station. Like,
Lasagna.
you going home to cook dinner? Speaking of food,
And it's not any other fact. It's honestly just the fact that cake is lasagna. And I just like repeat it all the time.
someone gives you $5. Like, that woman is insightful. They come back the next day, just shouting the same thing. Like, she's got one pitch.
It's the cake is lasagna
It's
girl.
the cake
Like
lasagna thing.
I eventually come up with like merch. I think I've asked this before. Actually, speaking of homeless people, this is not the Notice app thing. But if you were homeless, how would you go about making money?
I've said this, I think, since I was a child. I would just
Suck dick.
I was a little 7-year-old boy. My parents are like, you got to eat. There are people who are hungry. Why? Couldn't they just suck dick?
No, Johnny.
I don't know. I've always said I'd just suck dick if I was hungry.
Since I was a young lad, I've always said, yeah. What have you always said, though?
That I would just walk. I'd get out of here. You just walk. You just go. Okay, you know what my actual plan is?
Yeah.
You start walking south.
Oh.
Start walking south because you don't want winners. I love winners as a person who can afford a home and clothes. If I couldn't afford a home and clothes, I wouldn't be a huge fan of winners. Mm-hmm. So I would just start walking south, and then as you're walking, you stop in at resorts because first of all you'd have to steal yourself some clothes that could make you blend in at a resort. But then you stop in at resorts, you fucking sign the bill with any room number. See you later.
You don't think they would catch on really fast? As soon as you get caught in your
Oh,
resort.
But
don't
all
get me
you
wrong.
need
There
is
would
one.
be news reports up and down the eastern seaboard about the guy who's stealing lunches at resorts. But I wouldn't dilly dally.
Yeah.
I'd get my lunch. I'd get on my way. Mm-hmm. And I don't think they'd care enough to be like who got a fucking caprese salad and charged it to room 862. I think they'd just be like, yeah. Someone would complain. They go, yeah, I don't know. I didn't eat a salad. And they go, we'll take it off your bill. So it's a harmless crime.
Yeah, that's true. They probably wouldn't. Or like, then you go to the gift store and you get like the nice dresses, and then you buy those. You say put it on room 4.
Put it on room, yep.
And then you sell that dress.
If I became homeless tomorrow, I would start living better than I do today.
It's really just like, honestly, our non-homelessness that's keeping us back. I'm like not getting designer
my goddamn
dresses.
apartment's holding me back. If I could be a homeless guy, the world would be my oyster.
And I would be sucking so much. I saw like one time like a guy, he had a nice little china set, and then it was like make a wish, and it was like over a pier, and then everyone did that, and he had so many like nickels by the end of the day.
Oh, he was convincing people to throw nickels in?
Yeah, so I would
that.
I'd probably do that.
I heard the ocean likes bluebills, so
You know what really is good luck? But I like your idea better.
yeah, I just think that would be the path of least resistance. I don't think I'd be causing enough commotion that people would be looking for me. Mm-hmm. I think I'd live pretty goddamn well.
I kind of want to do that now. What would you guys do?
Tent in the woods. I feel like it's the easiest way to go. Get a tent, go to the woods, hunt for your food.
Oh, so you're just like succumbing
wilderness.
to
Yeah,
homelessness.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
I think
It'd be so much better to be homeless in the woods than to be homeless in a city.
perhaps you wouldn't last one fucking day.
You don't think so?
I think
where are
I
my
would
Del
be
Toros?
terrified in the woods.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've never really been. I don't think most of us have been like in the woods.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I've been to national parks and I've been camping and I've been hunting, but like to be in the woods, I think is fucking. I think it's like being just in the middle of the ocean. Like I don't know. I don't have anything around me that I know how it works.
Yeah.
Well, then you'd learn. You'd adapt.
I don't think I would.
No?
I think I'd be like, look, a resort's right down the road. Like, the fuck am I doing in the woods? There's 100 unsucked dicks at that resort.
Caprese salad. Come here. Pants down.
I don't even think I've ever had a caprese salad. I don't know why I said that.
It sounds really good.
What is it,
now.
like basil, mozzarella, and tomato? That's
Yeah.
it? Yeah. I could get on with that.
Sounds refreshing.
What is it? These exact ingredients?
Because I feel like whenever you hear about people and they're like, oh, it would take me, X amount of calories to hunt this whatever, so it's not worth it. Like, it just doesn't seem like it doesn't seem.
Do you know people who know how many calories they'd expend hunting?
Well, that's what you have to do. Is when you are trying to survive, you say like, if I can fish right now, that's going to be less calories. If I hunt a bear, like then I'm going to expend more calories than it's going to be worth. You know what I mean?
I don't. I mean, I do understand what you're saying, but I never would have thought of that.
That's like in the TV show like Alive or whatever, like Wilderness. Like that's what they do. Is they're like, it's not worth it.
They're like, you know what? if I had a couple more calories in me, I would fight this bear, but I guess I'll fish. Just the guy saying it real loud so the women hear him. Like, I would go fight that bear, but I guess a trout wouldn't be so bad.
The calories.
I take back my answer, by the way. I would become a caddy again. Because you got the caddy shack. You could stay there at night. Wake up. You're on a beautiful golf course. Probably get served food by one of the other golfers. Get tipped $200 a day. They slip you a free drink here and there. Get the golf on Tuesdays.
But you're just talking about like you're like, oh, I would go work in investment banking. Like, you can't say a job.
But it's not like you're not like on contract or anything like that. You can show up or you don't have to show up.
I guess. Okay, but in this scenario, like you have seriously like. You have done crack in front of millions of people. Like you're unemployed and you're homeless and you have to. I don't know. You know what? You're right.
I'll tell you about the other caddies I worked with. Most homeless and done crack.
Okay. That's so fair. Okay.
Yeah, crack was your unhireable move
I
too.
don't know.
We have 3 crack addicts who work here.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know why. That was my. Yeah, you could be a caddy. I'll let that slide. Do you guys have anything?
I mean, Bon Jovi has like a diner or something where you just do dishes to get food. So.
Oh, sick!
Best answer.
Steve
really
is like, look, whatever you do, I'm not losing New Jersey rock and roll.
I
feel like I would definitely sell drugs. That seems like a
drugs.
solid
Sell
way
drugs?
to make yeah.
I think that's a harder road.
But like, do you ever see like a nice girl drug dealer? Like, no one's gonna kill
No,
me.
I think
That's
I know
what
why.
I'm saying. There's a space in the market. There's an opening in the market for like just a nice girl who has crack, but I'm not doing it.
When I first lived in New York, I lived with a drug dealer, and it's not. It didn't seem like it was the hardest job. Like he was just like people would just show up at the apartment and he'd hand them a bag. It was also weird that like there was a time when drug dealers were just selling weed. Like he was just selling weed, but at that time it was like, dude, my roommate's a fucking drug dealer, and that was like 10 years ago. Like, yo, my roommate sells drugs. He just sold weed that like I could buy on the street corner now.
Yeah. It is fully legal here, right?
Sure is.
Like,
yeah.
it's like legal everywhere now, right?
It's
not federally.
It's not everywhere, but it's legal in most of the places you want to go.
Yeah.
You can buy weed at.
Yeah. Okay. I just coining the term like almond milk effect is like just where you hop on board something just because everyone else is doing it, and it's just like I'm just describing being like trendy and trends. But like I feel like
it's a long list, by the way.
I know it keeps going. Like and I just kind of picked the middle
too. I got nothing to do till 4:30, so let's go.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and we have to obviously cut out the dead air. Sorry, and everything else I said up top. I feel like little brothers of an older brother with no sister. Sorry if anybody. Oh, that is Steve. Well, I don't think about you, but
Most
like I feel like they're
type of person.
No, they're just more sensitive than you would think.
Little brothers with an older brother and no sister.
And no sister.
This sounds like a very personal experience.
Yeah. I feel like I've come into contact with a lot of like little brothers, and like you'd be like, oh, you have an older brother, like you can take, a lot of shit, but they're actually really sensitive.
Yeah.
So
don't even get me started on if their last name's Coolidge. I'm just saying it sounds like you're talking about one specific person.
Honestly, I have somebody in mind. It's like, do you think that a homeless person? This is definitely not hard hitting one, but it's. I feel like all my thoughts are about homeless people. Do you think that a homeless person has ever like owned an umbrella, like bought an umbrella? Because like if you're being rained on and you're homeless, like I don't really think it's not. There's not much to that. Just like I don't know if a homeless person like do they really care about the rain? Do
Bro,
they, like,
I see homeless people with Labubus. I think they have umbrellas.
That's a good point. Oh, actually, that's a really good
can
point.
you guys explain a Labubu to me? Like it's.
Why do you say it like that?
Because you just added la in front of a word that already it's a boo boo.
I have no idea.
The mascot,
what this is.
Labubu.
It's just fashionable.
Okay.
No, I'm asking.
Oh,
Is that why? That's
I
why
don't
people
know, what
have
is it?
Labubus?
Yeah.
I think they're stupid, and I hate them.
But it's
I
just
don't
a fact. It's not like a fucking
It's not even
Pokemon card. Like,
fashionable.
there's no value to
It's
them.
like no. Oh, there's value.
So there is like people are buying them like Beanie Babies. They're buying them hoping to
Yes,
resell
it's
them. or
actually
they're-
very much like that. I think.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it?
It's like
Oh, you,
that
like,
little
literally don't
furry
know what a
thing
Labubu
people wear
is?
on like a boat loop. I think.
I thought for a while people were talking about like it was just like a cute name for Louboutins. Labubus.
Yeah. So
Wow.
these are they're bought to use for fashion.
You
or
put
bought
them
to
like on a
resell?
purse or something.
Yeah, it's like a keychain.
I think
like an
at first
accessory.
people were buying them because they thought they were cute, and now since they're a fashion trend, people are buying them to resell like anything else.
Yeah, well, it's kind of just like Pokemon cards almost. I feel
Oh
like.
yeah, that's what.
But it's more stupid than that.
Yeah. I don't.
Pokemon is at least like kind of a game, or is a game. This is just like literally stupid.
I don't like when trends get infantilizing, and it's like, why are you acting like a little child?
Yeah, I've never understood this, like the Jellycats trend,
What's
which is
that
the same.
one?
It's like just another stuffed animal. The Beanie Babies, like, well, I think
just stuffed animals. Like I've dated
never
girls
understood
who
that.
are like, this is my stuffed animal from a kid. I'm like, that's fucking
Yeah.
bizarre.
I
dude.
never like grew attached to anything, any kind of stuffed animal or anything enough to be like I care about, like that. So maybe I just have like attachment issues, and like that's why I don't understand it. But
But as someone like you who doesn't have weird attachments to things like people with blankets or dolls,
Yeah.
I don't know, anything like that reminds me of childhood. I'm like, I don't want to be around that.
oh well, that might be trauma. That might be the molestation.
I don't think it certainly could be. I'm not like there's no way, but I just think like I'm not a child. Why do I want to be around childish stuff?
Yeah, I agree. And also I can't like really do anything with it.
Yeah, like do you want me to play with this?
Yeah.
Like what am I supposed to do with this fucking thing?
I also think like whenever I'm in Montecito, like Time Warner's house, I walk by it and like it's fucking massive. And I kind of realized whenever I walk by, like people are just trying to like recreate the Beanie Babies and like make a bunch of money from it the way that he
Wait,
did.
when you walk by whose house?
Ty Warner,
Who's that?
the guy who made Beanie Babies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you said Time Warner, like the
Yeah.
cable
No,
company.
no. I
And
might- I
I
meant-
was like, well, I'm dumb. I didn't realize that was a guy.
I might have like Freudian Slip that at Time Warner. Yeah. I might have been a Freudian Slip or whatever. Does Freudian Slip always entail like sexual?
I think Freud was a bit of a pervert, so I think yeah.
Oh, so was it named after? I thought he was like a philosopher. Was it named
Freud
after?
was like a therapist.
Oh, okay, got it.
He had some weird thoughts.
Oh, really?
It was because like he would always say like the stages of when you're a baby or whatever, like just
He was-
all about sex, like the anal stage, whatever. So like Freudian Slip started when people would like accidentally like call like their girlfriend mom or something. Like
He
that's,
was
like,
big
the
on
perfect
like the
example.
Oedipal complex.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he was big on like you're gonna marry someone that looks exactly like your mom,
Yeah.
and smells like your mom, like stuff like that. Really strange.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
liked Freud. Sigmund liked his mom a little. bit.
Okay.
You know,
He's like,
we're not
"Guys, it's
attached
fucking
to
normal,
things.
okay?"
Sigmund was quite attached to his mother.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I think typically a Freudian slip is about sexual, and I think even like more specific, I think it's a sexual slip about your mother.
That's so funny that he's just like trying to like put science behind it. To, like, justify.
That must be so awesome if you get so smart. Like I'm smarter than everyone.
Yeah.
I can convince them that I'm the normal one. If you don't want to bang your mom, like, oh, you're just not feeling it. You're not feeling it. You don't have the ego that you need.
Trust me, we all want to bang our moms. Okay. I really respect that. How should I respond to this boy.com? I feel like should be a website that girls can go to and just be like,
I think they call that ChatGPT, right?
Yeah, so
But is it advice from other girls or is it advice from a computer?
I think I want advice from other girls. Like I
Yeah.
want to be like almost a Facebook group.
Why? I guess another question for maybe it'd be younger than you guys. Is it younger than you guys, or is it you guys who like everyone like talks to ChatGPT like a friend?
No, it's
Yeah.
our age. For
It's
sure.
your age.
Yeah.
So like, what is the? I guess maybe you guys can answer, or your friends have told you. Like, why would you ask a computer a human question?
Because
Like, how
it
do I
is-
deal with this situation? It's a computer. It's not a person.
Yeah, I know, but they almost come at it with like an objective. Like sometimes I'll be like, I have too, like when you're just standing too close to something that you're like, I don't even know what's, like I have too much stake in the game. and it comes at it from just like a new perspective, almost where you're like, all right, you're kind of taking the emotions out of it.
Okay, I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
Which
But you should like a human should be able to take the emotions out of it and just think about it for a second.
Well, yeah, but also I feel like with everybody, I kind of also feel like your mom is the only one who really cares about your problems. Like I wanted to create
Freud.
How Should I Respond to What?
All right, Freud. I just think like the only hot person ever.
And we should be able to fuck them. That's so true. Call me off the heels of that. But like, How Should I Respond to this boy.com came from like, because I feel like I'm just like bothering my friends all the time. Like you get like 3 or 4 times being like, hey, how should I respond to this text before you start to become like kind of like a burden on everybody.
I think 3 or 4 is awfully high.
Yeah. I mean like no, like with the way that it would be like years helping, like whatever. Anyway,
what is wrong with you? You're like the most normal person, except when you just start thinking about yourself.
I'm thinking about myself. I know. Well, I'm saying like with friends, like sometimes, like you would think that after a while, like the training wheels would come off and they'd be able to like.
But no.
And I do that too. The training wheels, just like once you get attached to those training wheels, you kind of realize like they can't come off. You're like, oh, he's actually been texting my friend this whole time. Like she's been coming up with everything. So anyways, to avoid that, it's howdoirespondtothisboy.com or ChatGPT. But anyways, the point is also it's like I feel like sometimes when I talk about my problems too many times to people, although my friends are the best ever and they're so nice, at some point I'm like, you guys don't actually care and you don't have stake in the game the way that I have stake in the game, or the way that my mom like actually cares. So to avoid, but then when I tell my mom everything, then she worries about me and she's like, you know, are you okay? So then how should I respond to this boy.com? Or chat.
What's an example of like a question you would ask? Like what would the boy say that you go, well, I'm not gonna reply to this.
Seriously, anything. It's like, hey, like holy fuck, I don't know. It's like mostly, especially when it's like hanging out, it's like, what's the most chill way to approach this? It's seriously a mess up here.
So you will ask, I'm guessing you ask ChatGPT or your friends.
I don't ask ChatGPT.
Like, how do I be chill?
Well,
like,
just
be like step 1, don't ask that question.
I'm trying to think. I haven't in a while. I haven't like. I don't know. I really truly haven't. Recently I've just been like, I don't really give a fuck. If he thinks I'm weird, I don't really give a fuck anymore.
There you go.
And that has kicked in. But like in college, I would seriously be like, what do I say? Like, how do I sound chill? Or like, how do I like sound like I don't know.
But if like if you're and this isn't just to you, it's to anybody, but like if you're asking like you said it, like they're talking to your friends.
Yeah.
So you're making someone fall in love or in like or whatever your goal is with your friends.
Well, so then that happened
So why don't you just be yourself?
Yeah, well, so that makes when I stopped is because this happened in high school where my best friend, I ran everything by her and this guy, and then they had a class together, and then they slowly started like getting more buddy, and then she kept being like, "Huh, he's basically texting me, like we're basically dating," and then I was like, it was funny like the first time, and now it's kind of like, all right, now it's kind of getting real, and now you're talking about like Matt said, oh, I should take that out.
Oh yeah,
Matt from high school.
Matt said this to me today. Like Matt said that I looked so cute today or whatever, and I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy of you to say that about the guy I'm talking to. And then they just started dating. They legitimately just came up to me one day and were like, hey, so we're dating now. And I was like, cool, yeah. I hope the best for you guys.
Gonna go get screamed at by my coach in soccer practice. I hope you guys enjoy it.
That time period, I was just like, fuck my fucking life, dude.
Feels like it's 120 out here.
You fucking know it, yeah. Anyways, so and so I want to create how do I talk to this boy.com to avoid more situations like that?
How to talk to this boy.com? Just say talk like yourself.
Yeah, well, so then I realized like, all right, I'm gonna have to stop, relying on these fucking backstabbing friends to help me out. So, yeah, but now
The goal is you want him to like you, right?
Yeah, but what
so
if
it's a pretty simple process.
But like, what if like I am not? Do you know what I mean? Like now I get that. Now it's just like I seriously have the mindset where it's just like, all right, take it or leave it, and like, if you want to leave it, like I get it.
yeah, and that's fair. Like, I get it. This is a whole thing over here. So,
but in the past, I would be more self-conscious of that.
I get that.
Yeah.
But you're old now.
But okay, first of all, not old.
Luckily, you're getting nice and old.
You're gonna have to settle at some point before your eggs fucking dry up. Anyways, I miss you, Matt. Do you think that Lost made everyone hornier on planes? Like somebody else is going to have to start talking on this episode.
No way. No way.
I feel like I just shared like.
I've never seen Lost. Are they having sex a lot?
Never.
No, but I feel like it's like whenever I'm on a plane, I'm like, all right, if this plane goes down, who am I gonna fuck first? But maybe not everyone thinks that way. But I always wondered, like,
I think airports in general are a horny place. I think there's like that joke of like I saw like the love of my life in the airport for 2 seconds. I think that's definitely.
I think also I don't know if it's like guys get boners on planes a lot.
Yeah.
So
like, air pressure.
There's just ladies, you might not even know, but you're on a plane. You are in a dangerous
We're all
area.
bricked up. Yeah.
Everyone's like, boy, I am fucking. Like, you're doing it. All the guys are doing it too. Like, if this plane goes down, who will I fuck first? I'm ready. Yeah.
Well, it's good to know we're all on the same page. But yeah, okay. So I guess for guys, it's always been there. But I just wonder if like like your plane crush came from Lost originally, but maybe not. I also know like the altitude makes you more emotional.
Is that okay? So that's why you cry. That's why you get horny.
Yeah. That's why.
Maybe that's why air travel, which I actually don't think it is.
It sounds like something that somebody came up, like a Freudian thing, where it's like we all get fucking bricked up on planes.
Captain says, "All right, we're all really hard right now."
Trust me, you guys may not believe it, but scientifically,
imagine that the pilot just came over. He's like, scientifically, one of the 3 people you're sitting next to have an erection right now. Everyone just starts pads like.
That'd be really funny.
Trust and believe.
There should be an Instagram feature where if you post a story, it automatically mutes it from anyone who you haven't texted back.
Mm-hmm. Great one.
Right?
Great one. Because that like when you want to go post something, that's your reminder of like, I'm gonna answer those 5 people.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then someone's like, all right, I just save the fucking dinner that I just had until I text everyone back, and then it just becomes a chore. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I'm just not gonna story. And then I just never text anyone back.
This is a fun look into Jackie's brain. Are you looking to score lottery tickets, and are you short on time? The answer is yes to everybody. Okay? Yeah, of course you're looking to score lottery tickets. Of course you're short on time. You're a human person. You want wealth, but you're tired. Well, guess what, folks? Try Jackpocket. Jackpocket. It is the all-in-one lottery app. You can conveniently order Powerball, Mega Millions, and even Scratchies in just a few clicks on your phone with Jackpocket. Better yet, our partners at Jackpocket are giving new customers who sign up for an account, use code KFC2 and opt in, and redeem free $5 in lottery credits. That means you can get a free Mega Millions ticket. It means you can get a free Powerball ticket. It means you can get free Scratchies. $5, and you got the possibility at limitless money. It seems like a pretty fair deal. Use code KFC2 on Jackpocket. Download the app today. Happy Gilmore comes back tonight, whatever day you're listening to this, July 25th. Happy Gilmore returns after 29 years. Adam Sandler brings his iconic and beloved character back to the green. The premiere was last night, so a bunch of the Boston Bruins were there. Obviously, Happy Gilmore and the Boston Bruins are an iconic match. There's also Julie Bowen, Christopher McDonald, of course, Benito Antonio Ocasio Martinez, Also features pro golfers Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, Brooks Koepka, Bryson DeChambeau, Justin Thomas, and Will Zalatoris. Of course, Will Zalatoris is on there. He is the guy who looked, the golfer from a few years ago who looked just like the caddy from the original Happy Gilmore. So get to your happy place on July 25th with Happy Gilmore 2, available only on Netflix. Dun dun.
There should how has nobody figured out just like, is there some kind of magnet that you could just scan that fakes Apple Pay? Like, does Apple Pay, is that actually going into your account at the moment and being like, yep, you have an account attached to this? Or if I just like figure out a magnet, whatever magnet is in here, and just kind of like scan that, can I cheat the system?
Credit card fraud.
Credit card fraud. But it would be.
Has Apple thought of? I'll just use a magnet.
but
how is this not your answer to what you do if you were homeless? You find a magnet and be the richest person alive.
but then I gotta find the magnet, and like everyone's like known like me as the crack person. 'Cause I did crack or whatever.
Jackie, I'm picturing you at the turnstile and subway with like a double A. Like, come on.
you're like magnate, probably where it comes from.
It's just like one of those like fake like shoehorn magnets.
I read a book about a homeless guy in Boston called like I think it was called Another Bullshit Night in Suck City or something like
Whoa.
that.
It sounds like, you know, your dream ever since you were 7.
Really got that one slow. That really seems like your dream. But he said in the he was talking about how like homeless guys, they'll find like hotel room keys, anything like that, because that can get you into the ATM like kiosk at a bank. And you can just sleep in there. So like that, because that magnet I think isn't charging your card. It's just making sure you're putting a card in that you can use any kind of card with a magnet to get into there. But I think if they're going to take money from you, they're looking at a little more than just a magnet.
I'm not sure though. And they wouldn't tell us.
We'll write a letter to the homeless guy who wrote this book.
I'm gonna.
Hey, just so you're aware, Jackie says that probably wouldn't work.
No, but I'm saying like I don't think that. Also, like in terms of credit card fraud, it's not attached to a credit card. I'm not fraudulating.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not like frauding any credit cards. I'm just using a little magnet. And I'm putting it over the scanner, and there's nothing attached to my name. There's nothing attached to my number. You fucking try and come find me.
Look, you might be right.
I have no idea if this magnet exists.
I'm
gonna
pretty
go
sure
99.9999. That cannot work. There's just no way.
It
knows immediately if there's no money in your accounts. You get declined with that.
Yeah, it wouldn't even say decline. It would be like, this is a fucking magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a magnet.
I do. One of my friends in college used a Venmo card at the bar every single night at the same bar that we would go to, and it had no money on it. And he's just like, it just keeps working. And then like a week before we graduated, they like called him. They're like, you're gonna have to come down here with X amount of dollars, or the cops will show up at your apartment tonight. And he just came down there and paid it all off.
Oh,
but for a full semester, he got free drinks until the end.
When I was in college, I might have even been like, I was that age. I might not have technically been in college anymore. But I didn't have any fucking money. And those like the gift cards were becoming popular. But they looked like, when they first like kind of came on the scene, they looked like credit cards. They just looked like regular credit cards. And I would go to bars with like $3 on a gift card. And I'd be like, open a tab. And I'd be like, drinks for all my friends. And I would just leave. I feel very scummy about it, but I did it.
Did you ever get, like, caught?
No. I mean, I didn't do it like 100 times. I probably did it 5 to 10 times. But
I also feel like kind of
I would always do it at fucking, what is it? What was Whiskey Priest in Southie.
Oh. Well, don't say that.
Bar went under. Can't imagine why.
I feel like kind of the same way that you think like you can just charge it to a hotel room. I always feel like if I'm just like put it on Derek's card, there's got to be somebody named Derek or John. Put it on John's card.
Put it on John. There's gonna be a John there.
There's gonna be a John there. Trust and believe there's gonna be a John there. New York.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't they call it Nine? Like they call La La Land. Like, you know, why have I never heard Nine? Yeah, I live in Nine. Next one.
No, honestly, I want to hate it, and the more you say it, I'm like, well, it's not so bad.
Right? I think that you should direct you know how like La La Land is like, it's a love story, but it's also like kind of showcasing LA. I think that you should direct La La Land, but New York style.
Mm-hmm. Almost like maybe put some mascots in
I
it.
was gonna say, I think Babs might have done that.
Maybe put Cookie Monster and Elmo in it.
That's a good point.
You didn't think that?
No, I didn't think that at all. Yeah. Wow.
I think Babs like might have worked really hard on like the last year doing a show that's really simple.
Shout out mascots. Shout out trailer that just dropped.
Shout out the trailer just dropped.
So good.
You've probably seen it if you're listening to this. I
if you
hope
haven't,
there's a
watch
KFC Radio fan who just hates mascots. I just assume people who like KFC Radio like mascots.
Yeah.
But I think there's also the possibility that people don't like it.
I don't think so. You guys should switch it to Nine
Nine-Eye.
Land.
Nine Island.
Maybe we'll have Marlon call it Nine-Eye.
Yeah.
I'll say this, Jackie. You've used a couple of lines that I've gone. Let's have Marlon say.
Whoa! That's
Not a compliment.
That's ever fucking dumb
There have been
idiot.
a couple of times when we got to work when I was like, you know what Jackie was saying yesterday? Really funny if Marlon said that.
You just looked at Babs, you're like, write that down.
Just episode 1 is just Marlon. I don't hear anything because I'm just thinking about myself. Jackie's just Marlon.
You know that cake is actually lasagna? Yeah, wow. That's accurate. This is just like, okay, you know like anxiety, they kind of say like, it's like, oh, when you were chasing bears, it like was, you know, or when bears were chasing you, it's like to get rid of. Never mind. I don't really have it.
Don't
The thought is just like, it's like, I feel like my anxiety when I'm talking to someone, when I'm on this podcast, it's just like, I fucking promise you a bear's not in the room right now. Like, why am I anxious?
What is a
Do you know
bear
what I
thing?
mean?
No.
It's like, anxiety is supposed to happen because like when in hunting and gathering days, like a bear was supposed to come, or if a bear comes, then like your anxiety peaks so you know to run.
Okay.
And it's not like a deep thought, but just like this, to me, it's signaling in my brain as a bear. I fucking promise you that's not a bear. Why can't I just tell my brain that? Where does the Big Apple come from? Why?
I don't know.
I believe that the main like produce of New York is apples. Upstate.
Is that true?
I'm gonna guess.
I'm happy that this
is kind of a separate etymology thing. We filmed a scene in Brooklyn the other day, and we were taking an Uber out there, and we drove by the Marcy Ave playground, or the Marcy Playground stop, or the Marcy Ave stop, which is where Jay-Z's from.
Yeah.
And I did not know this. Do you know what 2 subway lines stop there?
J and the Z.
The J and the Z.
No way.
And I was like, oh, I guess that's probably where it comes from. I don't know. But
You didn't look it up?
I didn't look it up, no.
Wow, that's really crazy. Wait, you should definitely look that up. Big Apple.
I texted Kevin about it. Kevin said his name was Jazzy. And there's also something where there's like a connection to a mentor of his or something like that. But then, yes, also the J and the Z lines.
Doesn't really have a great answer. The Big
Horse
Apple
racing
was
order?
popularized as a name of New York City in a number of horse racing articles from the New York Morning Telegraph. If you're gonna call it the Big Apple, you gotta have a great
Right?
reason.
Like
That's
not only like are you saying Apple, you're like doubling down and being
it's
like
a
the
big
Big
apple.
Apple. And it's like kind of like pretty small
Yeah.
for a state. I feel like every guy has a friend named Cheech or Gooch.
That's crazy. I have a Cheech and a Gooch.
Dude,
I got Cheech and a Gooch.
That's
Do you
crazy.
do you guys have Cheech and Gooch? Oh, okay.
Wow.
Jack's like, no.
I got 2 Gooches and 1 Cheech.
2 Gooches, 1
2
Cheech?
Gooches and a Cheech, yeah.
Wait, it's a Gooch and is it Cheech or Chooch?
Cheech.
Cheech. I have a Chooch.
I'll count
I have a
that.
Chooch, a Gooch.
Or-
I don't think I
or-
have a Cheech.
Also Coochie.
Coochie.
Yeah, I feel like I always like
I got no coochie.
you get no. I got no coochie. I know Coochie.
You know Coochie?
Actually, my friends and I all started calling him Coochie. He was like, "Can you please stop calling me that in front of my boys?" I'm sorry. Yeah, Cheech Cooch or Coochie.
That's crazy.
Football coach face. There's a very specific like male face that looks similar to Eric Taylor. It's like the eyes are like it almost looks like he has like a little bit of like white eyeliner or something, or there's
The eyebrows are dominant. No.
I don't know exactly. It's almost just like it's like the George Bush face. Like George Bush, something about his eyes. George Bush has football coach face.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was flirting with the hot dad with football coach face on a plane one day. Thanks, lost.
Yeah, he was hard as shit.
I feel like every girl's dream is Coach Taylor.
Yeah.
I have a buddy.
Except I have a weird thing with coaches. But what?
I have a buddy who looks just like Coach Taylor, but not like Kyle Chandler. Just like Coach Taylor, which is very weird.
Really?
I think it's because he wears like that style sunglass and wears like a football coach jacket a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that blue jacket he's always wearing. Coach Taylor.
Yeah. Sorry.
Like, yeah. I knew you were. I could see. I was like, she's not here right now.
Sorry, wait. Yeah, the blue, the one that you have too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do have that
Yeah.
jacket. Yeah. No, but you know what? I gave it to him.
Oh, really?
I gave it to him. I was like, you look too much like Coach
Sorry,
Taylor.
who are you talking about? I'm
It's
serious.
actually my godson's father.
Okay. I kind of feel like Sam Martin looks like Eric Taylor.
Yeah,
No?
it's the same genre.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he looked like young Coach Taylor.
Yeah.
You know how he got the job?
How? Oh.
He just showed up hungover and didn't know anything about football.
Coach Taylor?
Yeah.
Really?
Or Kyle Chandler
Yeah.
showed up to the audition hungover on a motorcycle, and him and Feitelberg were just like, let's go get beers. And they went and got beers, and then I think Kyle Chandler still says the only prep he did for the book, or only prep he did for the role was he read Bill Belichick's book. That's all he knows about football.
Wow.
Which surprised me because I think he's from Georgia. It just seems like you
Yeah,
would
you
know
would
a
know.
Yeah,
little bit
like
about
a little
football.
bit about it.
I think he went to UGA too.
Who do you think Coach Taylor's favorite was? Like if he were to like if everyone else were to he could only save one life.
Tim.
Yeah, I think so, right?
I think Tim needed the most saving.
I looked up on ChatGPT and it said who's the paralyzed guy?
Jason Street.
Jason Street. It said Jason Street, and I was kind of like,
I
I think
did-
he's more fond of Tim.
I still think Tim needed more saving than even
Yeah.
Jason Street needed.
Yeah.
So everyone had like I think Coach Taylor knew that everyone else had a support system and Tim didn't.
Yeah.
And he was like, I gotta care about this kid a lot. The scene when he brings back fucking what's the daughter's name? Julie.
Julie, yeah.
When he brings back Julie when she's shit faced
Yeah.
and Coach Taylor catches him and thinks he's like trying to bang her
Yeah.
and screams at him, tells him to get the fuck out of the house.
Yeah.
And then finds out what actually happened and goes to apologize to him.
Yeah.
That apology, you're like, that's his favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When the tornado happens and Tim like covers her, it's so hot. Wow.
Oh, well, as I say that, when Saracen's dad dies and he throws Saracen into the shower,
Yeah.
he cares quite a bit about Saracen as well.
Yeah,
but
he
I still
does.
think
But there's like a little bit of like a lack of respect for Saracen. Like, I don't know. Like
what was that?
What? Sorry, there's like snow.
I thought you were looking down the barrel of the camera like that.
No, sorry. I just I think Tim Riggins is the answer. There's random ones, but shallots look like ball sacks.
Shallots, they do.
That's in there.
Wait, they look like ball sacks or one ball? I think
Ball sacks, because there's two of them. Like, pull up a shallot. I mean, technically, like it's
I think that's more one ball.
yeah, I guess that's one ball. But like, do you ever see like two shallots stuck together?
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah. But yeah, it does look exactly like a testicle.
Wow.
It's not even like a good picture of like a double shallot, but
Double shallot.
seriously, what the fuck would knights do? Would knights do like in the sweltering heat?
What would knights do in the sweltering heat?
Yeah.
I imagine it'd be quite hot. But also, like, it's one of those things too where I think, like you don't really understand when you're looking at clothes from other cultures like how they're like when I look at people from the Middle East, I'm like, oh my God, that must be so hot. But like all that stuff is designed to have wind flow and stuff like that. Like it's not hot at all. It's like they're like linen sheets or drapes or whatever you call it. And I would imagine with chainmail and like it was probably hot as fuck, but they thought of it. There was some kind of process of being like, well, it's gonna get hot as fuck in here, so we have to use this material.
I guess, but if you say that I have to put on a layer of chainmail and like a tin, I mean, you're essentially a baked potato.
It is a conductor.
It's a conductor.
Yeah.
And in a 100-degree, feels like a 100-degree day.
But we're Knights mainly based out of.
Yeah, and like in like the UK.
Right? Yeah, so it's usually pretty chilly over there.
Yeah, but it gets hot.
It does get hot.
I'm sure that they're all like, we're canceling the fight today.
Yeah, right? Or like, do they just...
one guy stepped outside. It feels like we're canceling this guy.
It feels like, guys.
That just feels like we're not fighting. That was like they would do it for holidays. They wouldn't fight like during Christmas. Like George Washington crossing the Delaware was because it was Christmas, and they knew the British would be sleeping.
Cheap.
And they were like, let's just go fucking let's just break the rules. Let's
that's
just
right.
fucking kill them.
I guess when you're fighting for freedom, you're like...
Yeah.
What was the one? I forget what war it was during. Gulf War, maybe? Where like they all stopped. It was because like Pele was playing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Everyone stopped to just like to watch Pele.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think that we got Pele's number one now. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Was a thing.
Can you Google it? What war it was? If you stopped a war,
you stopped the war.
Yeah.
You're the coolest person.
Would that happen now?
No. Civil War in Nigeria. I don't think there's anybody.
It was Nigerian Civil War? I thought it was a war we were involved in. Either way, stop the war.
Yeah.
Not to bring up my soccer coach again, but he was like he was born in Bosnia, and there was like a genocide at the time, and he escaped. He like was trying to escape Bosnia and was like making it out with his family, and then at one point, like, I don't know much about the Bosnian War, but whoever was like the equivalent of the Nazis or whatever at the time had like found him and his family trying to run, and then had them all lined up against like to shoot them and kill them, and then like but was going through their stuff and like found the guy who was going to shoot them, found that he like actually had gone to college with the dad, my soccer coach's dad, or something like this. Again, I don't know the exact story, but it was along the lines of this, and then was like, I would never do this, but you guys can run. And then, but like kept the parents there and let the kids run. And so then him and his sister fled to America, and then he raised his sister for like 2 years before the parents could come meet him. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that a guy who had so much valid hate in his heart
Don't even say
didn't have any until he met you?
He seriously was. That's why he was like. He seriously was like the nicest guy ever.
Took it all out on you.
He's been through so much and he's kept it all in, and then you couldn't make a fucking cross-field pass. It's
like, this is what pisses you off, not the fucking genocide? Yeah, so you can imagine why I was kind of like, oh, do I suck? Anyways.
Just bottled it all up until one day this fucking girl can't make one pass!
Well, thank you for bringing up that point.
You are worse than the Bosnian genocide.
I fucking wish they killed me back then.
Oh, God. That's funny.
Yeah, all right. Is it funny?
I thought it was funny. I thought you were on fire today.
Yeah.
I don't think you missed
that
one.
This is a Jackie highlight reel episode.
Steve, cut all of that.
I'm definitely making a clip where it's literally just everything you say. The response is just every question you ask.
Does anybody, what else? What's
I got a
up with you
question
guys?
for you guys. What job do you think you'd be worst at?
Oh, good question.
Anything, I was gonna say anything that aggravates a gag reflex. I was thinking more aroma, but I suppose it could be, everything I've wanted to do since I was 7.
My dream date. Cute. He knows that.
Anything where like I would, anything that would make me like I'm
like a prostitute. A prostitute.
No, I was thinking, God, no. I was thinking,
but like, if you have a bad gag, I guess that's good. You can have a gag reflex.
You're talking about smelling anything? Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, sorry. I was talking about gag reflex. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I was
Internet Explorer.
as I was thinking, I was like, damn, well, this is. But yes, I would have said something like cleaning sewers or like anything like in plumbing. But also, like, I mean, you get used to everything.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd get used to it eventually, probably.
I would say anything where you have to use your brain heavily, probably. That's
how we landed here.
That's how all of us got here.
I took a linguistics class in college, and I actually did the best in the class. And my teacher was kind of like, "You're kind of crushing this," and I was like, "So is linguistics my calling?"
I can see that.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know what to do with that information, but if this doesn't go down, I guess I'll get into linguistics.
Have you ever seen Arrival?
No.
Awesome movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
About linguistics.
Yeah, it's kind of like coding, honestly.
Yeah, I can see why you're good at that.
Yeah.
Okay, we done?
Yeah.
What would you guys say for job you were at?
Club.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Yeah.
Club promoter. That'd be the worst in the world.
Club promoter.
Having to like convince people to go somewhere or to do something. I'd be like, you can come if you want.
Yeah.
It's optional for sure. But that's my main job is to make sure I'm getting asses in seats somewhere. No way.
It would be
yeah
terrible.
And then you got
you can just look at KFC Radio live shows.
That's true. You guys literally had to post like 3 times, and you're like, I can't fucking do this anymore.
I'm done doing. I do not care. Like it was like again like
leaving money on the table.
Just like I don't care. I would rather not have people there than have to tweet, which is so weird and so insane. But
and like my biggest thing is like I will never, when I know something's gonna be a mediocre time, but I want people to come, I'll never be like it's gonna be a blast. I'm like it's probably gonna be all right. You'll have a 5 out of 10 good time. But
I'd rather have them not come. Mm-hmm. I don't want anyone there who doesn't want to be there. Mm-hmm. Like, if you want to come, come. If you don't want to come, don't come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I would say as a club promoter.
Yeah, like, it'll be all right. You'll have an okay time.
Yeah.
You can come.
It's kind of like if like I'm going out with friends and they're like Jackie decided on a bar. I'm like, well,
It's the worst.
I don't want to, or like, should we go out tonight? Should we not go out tonight? They're like, decide. I don't want to be responsible for your bad night, and I don't want that smoke on me. So like, yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get that. I wouldn't be
The worst. Yeah.
What would you guys say?
Probably like a cab driver. I'm bad at small talk and don't have my license, so it's probably a pretty bad one.
I
to
love
do for
all
me.
the stupid answers.
Probably a cab driver.
You don't have to. I think like that's kind of the whole point. It's like if you're a cab driver in California, like you'd probably have to small talk. Okay, the license is obviously like going to be an issue. But the small talk, you also are.
You're great at
Yeah.
small talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. We small talk every morning. You're in there.
Yeah. What? I feel like I've had so many lovely conversations with you, Steve.
Appreciate
Yeah. And what would you say?
Like most of them.
Yeah. That's a
yeah.
very fair answer.
Almost all of them. Everyone I think of, I'm like, that could be an answer. That could be an answer. Anything where I'm like, man, any of those like jobs you hear about that business students do that just sound fake. Like I don't understand anything.
Yeah.
Like what the hell is like any finance job? I don't know the difference between
They're
any
all
of
just
those.
as fake as this job.
But this job feels like it's fake in that it's like kind of like easy or whatever, like easy. But those are fake in that like I don't feel like I don't understand what you're doing. Like I know what I'm doing all day. It might be like feel fake or whatever.
There's like 5 jobs. Every other job
I
is
know.
fake.
Yeah. But with like banking all that stuff, it's like, but what?
I don't
really
need. We don't
is
need
an
all of
investment,
you.
like-
yeah.
No, we don't. That's
And
the
why,
point.
And
like
why do you people have to work from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m.? Are you sure the stock market can't just close? Are you sure we can't just like go to bed?
Yeah. I'm like, I get that it's like you're loaning money. I get the but like what?
I guess that was stupid. I
really
guess the
is a
stock market
loan?
does close, doesn't it? And
It
then it
closes
opens.
every day.
Wait, name the 5 real jobs. I think I got
5 real jobs would be president, doctor, cop, lawyer, construction worker.
I was gonna go garbage man.
Yeah.
But they kind of fall into the same.
So
Yeah.
with the 5 real jobs, then there are other offshoots of that, like cop. That I'm counting soldier. I'm counting like firefighter.
Yeah.
But like that, you're essentially a cop.
Yeah.
And then president is like there's
in
fucking
Congress,
politician,
politics,
whatever. But like, if you don't have one of those 5 jobs, you don't have a real job.
Yeah.
Because society will be fine without you.
Yeah. I also was going through clips.
I guess honestly, I just said society will be fine without you. I guess I would include artist.
Yeah,
because society wouldn't be fine without you if like you didn't have musicians and fucking movie stars.
Artists are more important than investment bankers.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
I don't know how to back that up, but I know it's true.
Yeah. I also was going through old clips the other day and noted that one of your promises is that nobody's ever going to see your butthole. You said that
right there.
So I don't know if like I feel like recently you've been.
I get dressed very daintily.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to read this?
That was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna read this list one day, like to like a big group of people. If we're like celebrating you, or if at your funeral one day. Do I have permission to get up onto a microphone?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
This whole family is like.
And you have to say how many of those I succeeded on.
Yeah. So far, I mean, have we broken any? Oh well, yeah. We got close to the tornado.
The tornado.
Whoa,
the tornado was one time where I was going, man, I gotta stop making these promises.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure we were dying in that
I
tornado.
kind of feel like you're like plowing your way through this list.
Never be
Try to
homeless.
fucking hide that.
Never get horny in a rage room.
Yeah, no, I'll never get horny in a rage room.
Never let anyone see your butthole.
One like Freudian guy's like, guys, actually.
Dude, what if we the only way I can keep that promise is if we never go to a rage room. like if we're in a rage room for an hour, statistically I'm probably gonna get horny.
Why did that come out? Because like people say that rage is horniness.
I have no idea where that came from. Yeah. I don't know why I would say something like that. That's most things I say.
Yeah.
Okay, Una, do you have a list?
I mean, everything I have from the last like 24 hours literally pales in comparison to everything Jackie said. Like there was an influencer who's been swimming a bunch in this beach in Cape Town in South Africa, and she posts it and she's like, my favorite beach, and it just wasn't getting traction, so no one was like seeing it and saying what was wrong with it. She's like, I don't know why it says not to swim here. She's just swimming like in Cape Town. There's just a beach where they just put out all the shit, and she swims and posts videos of her like coming out of the water with like foam on her face, and it's like literally like feces and stuff.
Ugh.
So that's can you look it up? You just have to, the visual makes it.
Is it true that like the sea foam is like whale sperm?
There's no chance. I mean, maybe, but
I mean, that's a lot of sperm.
That certainly sounds like something. That,
I think it's like frothed up whale sperm.
No, I don't think the New York Times. But
I actually have an
influencer.
A question.
Put influencer.
I just saw whatever you just clicked. Brought up a picture of RFK. What is MAHA? MAHA.
Make America Healthy Again.
Make America Healthy Again. Okay. I assumed it was something.
And like she has so many videos like this where she's like a beautiful day, and she's just been posting it and no one knew until it blew up, and now everyone's like, that's shit.
That is disgusting.
And you see like there's other angles I've seen where there's like these huge
goodness gracious me.
There's these huge pipes just like shooting the water out like it's aggressive.
Oh my god.
That's the job I'd be worst at.
Yeah.
That one.
That's
Swimming
hilarious.
Influencer swimming in feces.
Jeez.
All right. Anything else, Una?
No, Joey Chestnut on Barstool After Dark. I'm pissed he wasn't on KFC to do the hot dog race first.
He did it with Marty. He beat Marty. So actually, that is a good thing to bring up. I have flipped my answer. I have always said it was Joey Chestnut would beat Usain Bolt.
I know.
Chestnut beat Marty.
Oh yeah.
But Marty
I've
was
been
close
saying
enough
that.
I went, you know what? I think Usain Bolt would win
Easily.
that race.
I'm so glad you came around. On that.
Were they at the game doing this?
I think it was like those like bleachers across the street.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. I remember seeing clips and I was like, are they just in the crowd puking all over the place?
Oh my God.
Joey Chestnut was pissed about the puking. Did you guys see?
Really?
He said puking during a drinking and eating contest represented the downfall of America. Talking about that event, he goes, "This is the downfall of America."
I guess I can see Joey. That's the point of drinking and eating contest.
I know.
Is puking.
I'm like you. You think that's all classy, like eating and drinking contests? He had 20 beers. Which I guess, I don't know, I didn't picture Joey Chestnut as someone that could put down drinks too.
Oh, no?
Of course he can.
I feel like it's
I
just
didn't.
like-
I didn't picture Joey Chestnut as a mass consumer either.
I don't know, I didn't. I thought he had one lane.
All right, that's it. That's the episode. We'll be back on Monday. Joseph, how'd we do?
Y'all did amazing.
Amazing, great time. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Click that button.
Or I'll cut off my finger.